Wow, wow, wow. Now, if anything says anything about the future of hip hop and really media in general, it's Rolling Loud 2026. And in this video, we're gonna talk about the era of hip hop that's emerging. We're gonna talk about how we got to this point. And I'm gonna tell you upcoming artists how you can take all this information and use it to your advantage. Oh, let me get a drink of my drink real quick. All right, now as many people have stated, monoculture is dead, with the Stranger Things being the last of that. We are now in a post-monoculture world, and Rolling Loud is an amazing representation of how this is gonna change everything forever. I mean, we got Nettspend and Teases blessing the same stage as Chief Keef. We got Laser Dim blessing the same stage as Carti. This is the most underground we've seen Rolling Loud since its inception. And I mean, the attendance and the turnout of the crowd, despite these circumstances, did not disappoint. I mean, we got OC Chris and F40 blessing the stage. Not many people know them. They're getting their big shine right now. Then to see these guys in the same stage as 1900 Rugrat and Georgiana, which I was surprised, these two gave a great performance. The crowd was loving them. And to see them on the same stage as Street Legend, Hot Boy, El Snapo, Belly Gang Cushington? Y'all may not understand me, so let's go back to the beginning. 2015 was the year of the very first Rolling Loud. As you can see, the headliners at that time, you had Schoolboy Q, Juicy J, ASAP Ferg, Action Bronson, Currency, and Travis Scott. As you can see, times have changed a lot. Seeing Travis Scott that low on the lineup, Schoolboy Q being the headliner, it's not the same hip hop we know today. But there's something in this lineup I want you to pay attention to with the smaller acts. So of course you got Casey Veggies, Dumbo Genesis, Shy Glizzy, Key. Now these are all just names at awful records. These are all names that are kind of bubbling in the underground. People who are associated to people already. You know, Shy Glizzy had a couple dope songs at that time already. Casey Veggies, Dumbo Genesis, this is like West Coast rap. You got Key and Awful Records. They had their thing bubbling with I Love McConan. But then you've got people like Denzel Curry, Rob Banks, Pouya, Chris Travis and Xavier Wolf, Young Simi. If you look real down on the bottom left, the second row, you're gonna see Lucky X. That's Lucky. Okay, you're starting to see the SoundCloud underground really start to find its footing. Then, as I mean, you can tell by the energy, next came Rolling Loud's 2016. And this was the really defining year for the underground. Let's go ahead and look at the lineup. So, of course, you know, we got our headliners, Future, Young Thug, 2 Chainz, Roy Woods, Ty Dolla $ign. The other big names, Currency, Lil B. Now we're starting to get closer to the new underground, which is Lil Uzi Vert, Kodak, Playboy Carti, Lil Yachty, Rob Banks. But this is where it gets really interesting, because you start seeing people like Freddie Gibbs above Pouya, and then Pouya next to 21 Savage, Wi-Fi's Funeral. Below them, you got the Suicide Boys. Then you got Kevin Abstract, Cass Key, Young Simi, Fat Nick, Divine Council, and really small letters on the bottom, you got XXXTentacion and Smoke Perp. And I ain't gonna lie, like, it did surprise me not to see Trippie Redd on this list. I thought he made it to 2016's Rolling Loud, but if we're being honest, bro, 2016 belongs to Lil Uzi and Lil Yachty. Carti too. They were running shit at this time. Now, 2017 was a huge transition year, and I better show you why. So Kendrick Lamar, that's the big name act. That's the big headliner. Under them, you got Future and Lil Wayne. Okay, both big names. Under them, you got ASAP Rocky, Travis Scott, and Young Thug. All three of those guys are out of there. Huge headliners now. You got Lil Uzi, Migos, 21 Savage, Kodak Black, Lil Yachty. These are headlining acts, underlining headliners. Then you got your niche artists starting to come in. You got Joey Badass, Action Bronson, Flatbush Zombies, Currency, your Aminés, your Denzel Curry. Sorry if I butchered his name. Aminé, I don't know what the fuck. Then we're starting to get to Playboy Carti and Chief Keef. All the way down there? That's crazy. That's crazy. You got XXXTentacion and Wi-Fi's Funeral on the same bar. That all made no sense. Like, this is when like things started to really transition, because the game changed 2017. Because 2018 is about to look crazy. Boom, now we're at 2018. I mean, just look at this shit, bro. J. Cole, Lil Uzi Vert, Nerd, Young Thug, Tory Lanez, Russ, The Diplomats, ASAP Ferg, Playboy Carti, Young Dog. Bro, come on now. This whole lineup is just absolutely ape shit. What the fuck is going on? Day 2, Travis Scott, Migos, Wiz Khalifa, Cardi B, Gucci Mane. You can see the list. I don't gotta keep reading this off to you. This whole list is like, oh, there's like headliners all over the fucking place, dude. This was a huge year. 2018 was, for music, was the real 2016. 2018 was insane. And let's not forget, like, X's surprise appearance during Ski Mask set, and they absolutely just took over Rolling Loud. And then X played like 5 more songs after Ski Mask left, and oh man, then he died like 2 months later, 3 months later. RIP to X, but that shit is crazy. Next is something I like to call the post SoundCloud era / street era. So, you know, we got Gucci Mane and his new So Icy gang. You got Pusha Icy collabing with Lil Durk. You got King Von, Crazy Story coming out. You had the infamous YN War, NBA Youngboy and Kodak Black fighting for street cultural dominance. You had Draco the Ruler going crazy out in the West Coast. This was a crazy time because everybody wanted to be a street nigga. Do y'all remember this? I swear to God, everybody wanted to go buy a gun and everyone wanted to act like they were from the streets, even though they're from the suburb, living down the street by Rob and John and Jackson, which I mean, they still do it now. But what I'm trying to say is, like, after the SoundCloud era where everyone was just like taking drugs and getting fucked up and just acting a fool, like after that, that's when everyone wanted to be fake gangster. Like they're like, I want to be like King Von. I want to be like Lil Durk. I want to be like Pooh Shiesty. I want to be like Key Glock. And they did that shit before that too. But what I'm trying to say is, like, I remember having my own homeboys. I'm like, bro, when you start wearing ski masks? Like ski masks? Like take that shit off, Jimmy. Take that shit off, Hubert. You're not like that. All right, now 2019, 2020, and 2021 is when we start seeing a real shift. Now 2019, you start seeing the transition. You know, you got a good amount of SoundCloud rappers still in there, underground rappers, your mainstream acts, and then your street rappers. But whenever 2020 rolls around, now we're starting to see the shift. It's like almost 1 to 1 to 1. You know, you got your mainstream acts, you got your underground acts, and you got your street artists. They're all extremely present. It's almost like a great divide between all three. Then 2021 rolls around and a lot of your underground acts are now mainstream acts. So you got your mainstream big names, you got your underground guys who are now mainstream, and then you got these street rappers who are kind of taking the place of the underground acts that used to get placed. And then you see 2022, you're gonna see exactly what I'm saying. All right, you still got your Playboy Cartis, you still got your Don Tollivers, your Lil Yachty's, you still got your Destroy Lonely in there, Lil Darky, Rob Banks, Lil Uzi. But now let's look at the street rappers. So we got Lil Durk, we got 3-6 Mafia, we got G Herbo, we got Fabio Foreign, we got Money Man, we got Cash Doll, we got AB, I'm crying. We got Tay Money, we got Pressa, we got Lil Papa, we got Kalen For Real. We got Gunna, we got The Baby, we got Gucci Mane, we got Lil TJ, we got City Girls, we got Kevin Gates, we got Nardo Wick, Key Glock, Hot Boy, Ace Hood, Duke Deuce, Big 30, LPB Pootie, Danny Towers, Dope Boy. I'ma give the underground Babytron, but we got Lil Baby, Kodak Black, Moneybag Yo, ESTG, Young Nudie, No Cap, Babyface Ray, OGZ, Mozzie, Spot 'em Got 'em. You see what I'm saying now? Like, street rap really started to take the place of the underground. And I feel like a lot of people started losing their place in the game because, like, they're like, oh, do we have to rap like street niggas to make it these days? Like, how do we make it? But there was luckily things happening in the underground at this time that was really bubbling. At the end of the year in 2020, Playboy Carti released Whole Lotta Red. And although it was massively hated on when it first released, it may have became the most influential piece of work for the underground ever. He was especially a big influence for a guy named Yeet, who you may know now, who was really starting to bubble in 2021 alongside Can and the whole Slay World crew, with Can and Summers, also Autumn, claiming to be the creators of Plug and Beat, another new hot genre bubbling in the underground, which led to underground rapper Jace becoming a part of the crew. And hey man, we have a new underground. Although they weren't the only ones doing their thing, I can't forget about Mr. T-Nex himself, King Carson, alongside Destroy Lonely. Also, that was Prime Lonely too, going crazy around this time. And they ended up signing to Carti, as you guys already know. And guys, don't get on my head top talking about, you forgot this guy, or you forgot about this guy. I already know there's so many people in the underground. I'm just trying to capture the names you guys may already know, okay? Although 2023 was still dominated by street adjacent artists, you started to see the underground artists start to rise up. But in 2024, that's when things started to finally change. You know, we're seeing names like Skywater, Xavier So Bass, M Triplin, Concrete Boys, Nettspend, Hard Rock, Four Bats, BK the Ruler, Osama Son, Molly Santana, Cash Cobain, of course King Carson to Destroy Lonely, Homicide Gang, Laser Dim, Until Japan. You see what I'm saying? Like, it really started changing at this point. In 2026, is when everything changes forever. Now, this is a crazy full circle moment. So you know how I was talking about earlier, how the underground rap artists moved up to being the headliners? Look what's happening now. We've got SD Kid alongside Chief Keef, alongside Sababy, alongside Nettspend, alongside Xavier Sobay. So you can look at the lineup. Y'all probably already saw the lineup. This is something we haven't seen in years. It's happening now, right now, 2026, 2026. Literally 10 years later from 2016. Now, if y'all don't believe in full circle moments, if y'all don't believe in fate, I feel sorry for you bitch ass niggas. Y'all niggas is sad. Right now is the craziest time in hip hop we've seen in 10 years. This is your moment. This is your chance. And I'm gonna explain to you how. Are you ready? There's so many different artists on this lineup, so many different ways to make it. And I'm gonna explain to you how all these artists exploit their talents to become the next big thing and how you could do the same exact thing. Well, fuck it. We'll start off with Xavier Sobay. So Xavier Sobay out of New York. He started this Discord group called 1C. I think it's like 1C34. And he had a bunch of people become a part of it, met some new producers, new artists, and they came up together. Bro, if you're not a street guy or a guy who wants to go outdoors, you want to become a artist, but you're always on the internet, not really outside, bro, find a Discord server, find people on the internet to become a part of that server and go up. Let's not forget Xavier Sobay is very original, very himself, and has a great personality. So keep that in mind. He also skateboards. We're gonna get to all that later because a lot of your skills add up to your personality, and sometimes your personality sells. Music has to sell too, though. Next, we got Too Slimy. A lot of you guys may know him as the Rage Slop guy, the guy who makes shitty music, or however people would describe him. I ain't gonna lie, when I first heard him, I played it for my homeboy. My homeboy was like, bro, you can't be serious. I was like, I know, this nigga's trash. But then I seen the memes too talking about train your ears. I was like, man, that's just bullshit. You ain't gonna train your ears to that bullshit. I think I heard this song so many times, I think my ears are actually trained. All right, or maybe I'm trolling. But I ain't gonna lie to you, I be hearing that shit. I'm like, damn, this shit made smack live. Like I'm starting to hear the flow now. I'm starting to catch the flow. But hey, man, maybe I'm trolling. Or maybe you need to troll too if you want to come up like Too Slimy. All right, now next we got SD Kid. Now there's so much that goes along with being anonymous that can work in your favor or play against you. Now, if you have dope music and you can find a way to create a narrative or a spectacle about your, whole persona, like SD Kid, everyone thought he was Timmy Chalamet. So like that was something everyone was playing off of. They're like, oh, I think this is Timmy Chalamet. Part of me was to think that was like a marketing campaign. Like he had some people behind him were like, yo, you should play your angle like this. But like, bro, that was the most genius thing to ever happen to him. Then he ended up getting that Timmy Chalamet feature, and I mean, look at him now, bro. And the music's fire too, though. Like people fuck with it. It's dope. Like it's something new, something refreshing. But hey, man, being anonymous, having that mask on, that really adds spectacle for sure. Some MF Doom shit. Next, we'll do Nettspend. Now, I was talking to my homeboy on Nettspend the other day. Actually, I didn't even bring him up. He brought him up because he was like, I don't even like Nettspend. Like, I just feel like it's just too much like auto-tune. Like, I can't even hear what he's saying. Like, that shit's just trash. Nettspend is a lot like Xavier Sobay, but he's more like the epitome of the younger generation. Like 18, 19, 20-year-olds. Like, he's very much like the Justin Bieber of the underground. Like, he's that white boy heartthrob. You know what I mean? He's like something that the youth, especially the white youth, can get behind. He's definitely got that white demographic on lock. So like, if that's you, go for it. If that's not you, keep watching. I got more examples that maybe you can fall under. All right, next we're gonna do Dim and OC Chris, because there's something that both of them have in common. Now, they both have impeccable beat selection. Just like Dim, very different with his beats. Laser just kind of went a different route with his distorted ass bass beats, and OC Chris took a different route, like especially coming from Texas with like them NBA YoungBoy type beats. But one thing that Dim and OC Chris have in common, they have great rap voices. Like they just have a voice that's made to hop on that mic and rap. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like Lil Twan got that Atlanta ass voice, you know what I mean? Like not everyone has a voice like that, you know what I'm saying? OC Chris got that real like raspy, real down south Texas ass voice, especially look at his little body. Like it like fits him, because it's like you wouldn't expect a voice like that to come from him. Now if you don't have a great rap voice, don't trip, bro, because neither does Xavier Sobay or Nettspend or SD Kid, maybe a little bit. But you know what I'm saying? Like there's a lot of rappers popping right now that don't have like the best voice for rap. Okay, that's not the most important thing. If you listen to what I said about those rappers and how they made it, that's how they got there. You know what I'm saying? It's not all about the voice. It's all about your beat selection. It's all about your swag and your personality and your style. All the people I've mentioned though so far, these aren't guys who fake who they are in their music. These are guys who are authentically themselves in their music. You know what I'm saying? Whether they like, you know what I'm saying? You have to be yourself and believe that that's yourself to make a great song. And if you're not doing that, I mean, bro, you're not gonna, you know what I'm saying? Unless you're trolling on some like, Miles, or I don't know if, what's his name, Too Slimy's trolling. I think he's dead ass, but if he's dead ass, hey, at least he believes in himself. He believes that's actually him. Let him do his thing, let him rock. All right, now last but not least, we got Adamn Killa. Now he's a lot more adjacent to Too Slimy, to where he does a lot of trolling and social media antics to get himself into the spotlight. Now, I mean, look at him, he's wearing a dress, okay? Now, I mean, I'm not a rapper, all right? The only reason I started making music in the first place is because of this YouTube channel, all right? I made some funny songs, some parody songs. People told me to start making more music, so I started making music. I personally, if I were to ever become some miraculously like some big rapper one day, would not wear a dress. But if it's for you, that's what you want to do, and that's how you want to like present yourself, like whether you're just trolling or maybe you're on some shit you want to wear a dress, go for it, bro. Also, I think Skywater be doing that shit too. Like Young Thug did the shit too. Nine Vicious does that shit too. Like, go for the spectacle if that's what you're comfortable doing. I just don't like do something that you don't feel comfortable with because you want to get clout. Don't do something that 10 years from now you will regret. That's all I can tell you. But Adamn Killa is, I'm a big fan of him, bro. Like, he made something out of nothing, bro. A lot of people blackballed him. A lot of people counted him out. And he came back, started posting on social media back to back to back every single day. I think he said he posted like 10 or 20 times a day. I respect the grind, man. He really made something of himself. Now, one thing I noticed about his stage performance and his stage presence, he took his ass out into the crowd, got into the crowd. He brought so many people on stage with him. It was like, that's some like 2016 ass shit. Like, if you looked at all the other performances on Rolling Loud, there's not many people like a lot of people like the performance solo. You know what I mean? Like back in the day, like an X set, X would have all his homies on stage. Lil Pump, especially like during the No Jumper tour days, he had all the homies on stage. Bro was throwing out weed, like pounds of weed on stage, just throwing it out to the crowd. Like, you gotta be different, bro. You gotta be something fresh and something new. Like, and don't get me wrong, the traditional ways of making it are still there. I'm just trying to give y'all a fresh new angle that maybe will help y'all, because I know y'all want to make it. Thank you. I appreciate y'all watching. It's your boy Big Chat, Small World. This is my new channel, Big Chat Underground. And I'm out.
For you mean I'm not the best, bitch. I just flashed your friend and told that bitch to suck my testy. Oh, I'm sorry, that's your bestie. I gave her D straight from the back and she said, I gave her D straight from the back and she said, I just flashed your friend and told that bitch to suck my testy. Boy, you mean I'm not the best, bitch. I just flashed your friend and told that bitch to suck my testy.